All right, guys, how you doing? So if you are looking around YouTube and the internet trying to figure out what is going on, why XRP is pumping, why it's up 5+%, moved up really nicely in the last 24 to 36 hours, I'm going to give you the exact reason as well as a couple of add-on reasons that are shaping out for the rest of the larger financial market. Also, stick to the end because I've got a lot to tell you about how you could be making even more money in crypto. I've got an example to show you where you could have made over 20 grand in about 4 or 5 months with one particular crypto, and how you can still make money moving forward. So stick to that here as well. Okay. So as I mentioned, you can see, apologize for how I sound, by the way. I have got a summer cold, or spring cold, if you will. It's my second one, which is not real fun, but definitely fighting through that. So I'm on the Dayquil right now, which is the only reason I'm even able to function. Okay. So might have a few little mispronunciations here as we go forward. XRP, as I said, up 5.6%. And we're going to take a look at why XRP is up. In fact, before we do that, I want you to drop in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Why do you think XRP is up? Drop in the comments. I would love to hear from you before I reveal the reason of why and what is shaping crypto right now. So if you want to pause the video before I go on, I want to hear from you. So drop in the comments below. So let's get started and let's talk about this. So this is the predominant reason. I actually did a video on this a couple of days ago talking about that we had now SEC Chairman Paul Atkins sworn in. He's official now as the SEC Commissioner. Okay. And so the interesting thing about this was I had said in a video, hey, this is the turning of the tide. Paul is pro crypto, pro Bitcoin, pro crypto, pro XRP, all that kind of stuff. And he, though, gave a press release, or he gave a press conference. There you go. See, I told you my brain wasn't working just quite as well as it usually does, where he said, and I'm quoting, that the commission will, quote, prioritize a strong digital asset framework, crypto, and remove politics from securities law. Boom. There it is. Absolutely a slap in the face to Gary Gensler, to the Biden administration, how they were politicizing securities law. Obviously, securities law had to do with crypto. They were going after crypto. They were 100% trying to do everything they could to kill it, squash it, keep it oppressed, all those kind of things. And so this absolutely is the reason you see all of crypto moving up. This is the main reason, because again, you may minimize this. You may think, well, it's not a big deal. It's just a new SEC commissioner. No, I mean, new SEC chairman. No, that's not the point. The point here is that, if you live through any of the last 4 years, if you were involved in crypto at all, then you knew how traumatic that was, how bad it was, how they were 100% trying to do everything they could to scare people away from crypto, keep you from owning it, all of those things. And I am definitely not saying that crypto does not have its issues and have its problems, because we all know it does, right? But we did not need the SEC on a witch hunt for everything that they were doing. And again, all of the baseless and useless lawsuits, especially the one having to do with XRP, and the continued battling of that and all that kind of stuff, using the government bureaucracy to do everything they could to keep, again, crypto and XRP down. And so that is done. So that's how big of a deal this is, with Paul coming in as the new SEC chair. There you go. This is a big, big thing. Okay, so that's the main reason, because it represents a very clear path forward. And the fact that he addressed it in his press conference, that he was going to prioritize a strong digital asset framework, give us regulation, regulatory clarity, all that kind of stuff, and remove politics. This is being applauded big time. Okay, so the other reason that you're seeing crypto, there's a couple other reasons you're seeing crypto to an extent, is that stocks are rallying as Trump eases fear over China tariffs and the Federal Reserve Chairman Powell. Now, I'm assuming you've seen a lot of this going on, and the fact that he's easing back, President Trump is, on his stance on China, is a good thing. You can see over on the right, how the Dow's up 1,000, the Nasdaq's up 600. This is obviously not a direct corollary to crypto as far as how much the Dow or the Nasdaq's up or down. But what it is really is there's a corollary here with tariffs. The fact that President Trump is easing fears over China tariffs, maybe they've come to an agreement, and the rhetoric is starting to wind down a little bit between China, between the United States. This is a good thing, and I think this is partly again why you're seeing a broad market rally going on in crypto in the last 36 hours. Okay, so there's that, and then beyond that, it continues to be that narrative of what is President Trump going to do, try to do against the Federal Reserve Chair, Jerome Powell. He has come out and said quite a bit about Chairman Powell, and I think that we're not done with that. Okay, but we need again to move forward with getting vision and clarity into what the Federal Reserve is going to do to lower the interest rate and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so there's a couple of reasons. The main one is the SEC Commissioner, Chairman Paul Atkins being sworn in, and what he has said, his comments, and look at mood, fear, and greed, and neutral, all that kind of stuff. So let me share with you now how I can help you make even more money in crypto. I talked to you about this in most videos. The reason is that this is powerful, and this is my goal with my channel is to help you make more money in crypto and help you be more informed. Those are the main two goals. So this is my software, my trading indicator that is called X1 Algo. It runs on any iPhone, it runs on any Android, it runs on any computer, and you can get it where it gives you alerts as to when to buy. Now this is it, seeing these momentum up and momentum down, these little green and red boxes. These are buy and sell alerts. Okay. So to give you some perspective, this is XCN Onyx coin. There's a buy alert there all the way to that sell alert, and that's about 750%. So 70 days. So let's just round it up. It's close, $2,000 bought. That would be $15,000 in profit in 69 days. Yeah. 69 days, $15,000 in profit. But there was a sell alert. Notice it because the chart going in sideways. Then there was another buy alert to that sell alert, another 200% up. So $2,000 bought there would have made you another $4,000 in profit. That's $19,000 total that we've made in profit. And importantly here is that you had a sell alert while Onyx coin went down in 61 days, went down 73%. So it said, sell, get out. Don't have your money in this. And then we had yet another buy alert come in, and now we're up another 120%. So that same $2,000 bought there would have made you over $2,000 in profit. That's over $21,000 in about 4 months. That's how the software works. It gives you those buy, sell, buy, things of that nature so that you know when to buy and sell and make the most profit. So the link's in the description below. If you want to take advantage of it, there's a discount code down there called SP1. SP1. Use that discount code at checkout, and that's how you will get the best deal ever. It's about $1.15 or so a day is what the software costs. $1.15. That's all I'm asking you for. You spend more than that on a cup of coffee, on a soda, on candy, whatever. You spend more than that on stuff that doesn't make you a penny. There's also a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. So you have zero risk in this. So give it a look. And the quarterly option is the best. And that discount code makes this price you see on the screen even cheaper. So give this a look, because this is how you can make a bunch of money. Look, this is Solana, 13 days up 46%. There's your buy alert right there. So $1,000 bought here would have made you a profit of over $467. Here's XRP, 15 days ago, a buy alert right there, 26%. $1,000 bought would have made you a profit of over $263. Bitcoin, 13 days ago, buy alert there before we started moving up dramatically, 23% up. $1,000 bought would have made you $230 in profit. Okay. So links in the description below. If you're watching this on X, the link's below this video as well. As always, I appreciate you giving me a few minutes, and I will see you. So you take care. Bye.